What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G-Miles World Podcast, and today we're going to be taking a look at Week 8 in the NFL season, Sunday, October 29th, 2023 games. We're going to be jumping right into it, but I want you guys to understand, Shannon Sharpe is not wrong about Brock Purdy. Before we even get to the Niners, he's always said that, and like I said, you don't have to agree with what Shannon is saying, but you have to kind of observe and analyze why he's saying what he's saying. Because typically analysts are going to assume and make decisions based on what they know. But when you actually played the game and you played with a Hall of Famer and you also are a Hall of Famer, it's a little different. It hits a little different. So we're going to get to the Brock Purdy because I've been getting a lot of comments about that. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have some fun with it. But we're going to start off with another fan favorite, the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys demolished the Rams, right? And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, but they're just the Rams. I can't say that they're just the Rams because I saw them play very, very well throughout this season. And I thought they would suck. I told you, if you guys have been following every single podcast for this season at G-Miles World, you guys would know that I thought the Rams were going to be, like straight up trash. And they impressed me. Puka Nacua, all this other crap going on. Cooper Kupp, when he came back, everything was looking really good. So I don't want to hear people say, oh, it's just the Rams, all right? Because when they were playing well, it was a big deal. And not only for me, for other people as well. They got freaking butt slapped, okay? It was nasty. They got destroyed. Bland is going to be a really good corner in this league. It's very unfortunate, all right, that Trayvon Diggs got hurt because the Dallas Cowboys, if Dak Prescott, look, Dakota Rain Prescott, right? People always say, okay, G, but you say he's average. He is average. But he'll do certain things like this where you'll see the potential that he has, and you're like, yo, why doesn't he always do this? And that's the issue with Dakota Rain Prescott, bro. It's like we know that he has certain talents, and in certain games he'll show us those things. But when you really need him to do stuff, it just doesn't work out. I know he threw for 304 yards. I know he had 4 touchdowns and 1 interception. I understand that, okay? But can he do it when it matters the most in the playoffs? The Cowboy fans have been dying for a Super Bowl, okay? Listen, it's so bad that Des Bryant responded to one of my posts on X. It's like, yo, bro, look, this is the problem. Like, you know that it hurts the Cowboy fans knowing that when it comes down to it, he may not be the answer. But in this game, he was the answer, no Allen Iverson. But CeeDee Lamb, like I told you guys before, if CeeDee Lamb had a consistent quarterback, let's just say, for instance, right, Tom Brady, when he went to Tampa Bay and he won that Super Bowl, let's say he had CeeDee Lamb. If he had CeeDee Lamb, it would have been even a wilder situation over there because I just believe that CeeDee just needs a consistent quarterback. If you give him a consistent quarterback with consistent, targets, he can be an outstanding receiver for a very long time in this league. My problem with Dakota Rain Prescott is when they play better teams, right? And you guys can go check the stats on this. He can still get open. CeeDee Lamb can go up against any of the corners in the league, but Dakota Rain Prescott doesn't seem to trust them as much when the competition is a little bit more stiff. And that's what my problem is. If he's going to be your star receiver, he has to get these targets every game. I don't care who's on him. I don't care if the prime time Deion Sanders came back was on him. Well, actually, I do care. That dude was out of control. He would have locked him up, dude. But listen, all I'm saying is this. CeeDee Lamb is suitable enough to be a guy that you're going to throw him, you're going to give him those targets every single game. And that's ultimately what the situation was with the Cowboys. It was domination from start to finish. The Rams tried to make it a game late, but it was a bunch of garbage time stuff. Kudos to the Cowboys and their fans, man. This was a well-deserved win. The Cowboys are now 5-2. Vikings and the Packers. This is really tough for me because usually, it's always like a joke on Kirk Cousins, but the man tore his Achilles. And like I said, this is the worst part about the league because the Vikings are now 4-4, and we know Jordan Love sucks. So if Kirk Cousins doesn't get injured, they may, probably take over the NFC North. But it's not going to happen anymore. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is not going to happen. In this situation right now, this is very, very bad for the Vikings. And I just don't know exactly where they're going to go from here. Because as much as people try to, say whatever they want to say about Kirk Cousins, bro, the dude, he's a guy that's going to give you whatever he has every game. And whether it's the bad Kirk Cousins, you're going to get a lot of that, or you're going to get the good Kirk Cousins. But you're going to get whatever he has. Like, he's just a guy that just goes out and does whatever he wants. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but he's still formidable. Okay? Him being out, the Vikings are done. Now, Jordan Love sucks, so we're not worried about him. The Bears are abysmal. So, look, there's a lot going on as far as the NFC North. I wouldn't really worry about it, but the Vikings are 4-4, okay? As far as the Packers go, I've been getting a lot of responses from Packer fans that are saying that they should fire LaFleur and that he's the problem and it's not Jordan Love. Look, guys, I don't really know because I'm not, really inside. Like, I'm not an insider with the Packers. I just see their games and watch the players and give you guys my commentary. Jordan Love is trash, bro. I got to be totally honest about it. Like, he's trash. Like, I thought that the dude had something there. Nah, he's garbage, bro. And I got to be honest about it. Like, maybe it'll turn around, but from what I'm seeing, I don't know, dude. They've taken a huge step back from the Favre to the Aaron Rodgers to this guy. Like, I don't know. I got to take a look at it probably a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But if the fans of the team are telling me that the coach is the problem, I always start to look at the players. Because sometimes it's not the coach. Is LaFleur, LaFleur the best coach? Probably not. Aaron Rodgers hated him. But I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe with a different system, he would be good. Like when we get to Russell Wilson. They fired the last dude. Now, it's starting to come together a little bit with the Bronco fans, and they're actually riding somewhere. But we'll see exactly how that works. And we're going to actually figure this out together as we go through the rest of the games of the season. Falcons and the Titans. Now, let's just be totally honest about this whole situation. Will Levis, bro, I don't know what that... Dude, this is what I would do, right? I would go into my office. If I'm the head coach of the Titans, right? I would call, Tannehill into the office. I would, be like, have a seat. And then I would have, like, one of those mime characters, pull the seat from under him so he could, just fall on the ground. I would humiliate him and tell him to never come back to our stadium again. That guy sucks. Will Levis went out there with the same lineup, with the same DeAndre Hopkins, the same stuff, bro, and did whatever he want. Now, granted, it was the Falcons, but this man was throwing lasers. There were no short passes. This guy was throwing some huge, huge passes, okay? Why isn't Tannehill able to do those same things? All right? Malik Willis probably is going to be cut probably within the next couple of days. Like, dude, they got to keep a backup in case Levis gets injured. But I was amazed by this young man. I was absolutely amazed. The fact that the Falcons came in riding high, we still don't know what we're doing with Ritter or whatever's going on. But I was extremely impressed because when you take a look at the fact that you're not supposed to win this game. Realistically, they're not supposed to win this game because the Falcons were probably, they were a little bit more hyped up. There was certain things going on. It didn't work out that way. It just didn't work out. Now, granted, towards the end of the game, the Falcons scored 14 in the fourth. They tried to make it a game. Will Levis is that dude, bro. It's one game, but it was very exciting to see that he was throwing the ball downfield and Hopkins was actually looking like that older Hopkins, like back in the day, like when all his quarterbacks was trash. Back with the Texans, like you were seeing that and he was excited. Derrick Henry, 22 carries, over 100 yards. It was more exciting to watch. And the Falcons got some work to do. They made some really, really bad decisions. And Ritter is starting to look like a guy that's going to get some people fired, to be honest. The Saints and the Colts. The Saints won. I'm going to have to hear from all the Saint fans, 504 this, 504 that. Derek Carr sucks, bro. He had a good game. I don't care. This is just ridiculous. Dude, I am so enraged that they won, but I love my 504 guys. I love Louisiana. I love all you dudes. Your team sucks, dude. And they actually won. I was thrown up in my mouth several times. I had to brush my teeth. But, bro, they won. The Colts suck. I'm done. I'm not even talking about it anymore. The Patriots and the Dolphins. The Patriots are a horrific football team, okay? But they beat the Bills. The Bills are not a team that anybody really fears as much as they should. But in certain games, they'll play well. Like Jekyll and Hyde, all that crap. But Tua rebounded pretty well. Waddle was pretty good. Mostert only had 46 yards, but he had a touchdown. The Patriots are garbage. And Bill Belichick got signed to an extension. GG's. The Jets and the Giants. Before you guys tell me that Gano was injured and that DeBoll knew and all that stuff like that, I don't want to hear it. Gano has to make that kick. He makes that kick, the Giants win, it's over. Now, all of a sudden, the Jets are 4-3. Okay? You got Zach Wilson, the MILF hunter, in OT going out there looking like a prime Tom Brady. The Giants should be embarrassed. Well, they are. And they suck. And they're 2-6. So, yeah. But anyway, although Tyrod Taylor got hurt and they put in like the 18th string guy, dude, I'm expecting them to try to make them throw the ball. Like, you're still in the NFL. You got to give the guy a chance to get a first down. I don't know what that was all about. DeBoll is starting to look like a guy that is not really good with adversity and is starting to get a little bad. we got to see what happens with the Giants, but that was a great win by the Jets. And the funny thing about the Jets, when they kicked the field goal to win it, when I watched it live, it looked like he missed the kick. Did you guys watch that? Guys, definitely go watch it. It was hilarious. I was like, yo, this guy missed the kick. But it actually went through, and it was just so powerful that it kept going to the left. But it was a hilarious game. Both those teams suck, but we'll figure out what happens, because Aaron Rodgers was out there throwing footballs, and I don't know how he's doing that 2 months after he was injured, but whatever, man. The advances in medicine are huge. The Jaguars and the Steelers. Yeah. I don't really know what's going on. I didn't expect the Steelers to lose this game, so I don't know how to comment about it. I thought the Jags sucked. Jaguar fans, throw it at me, dude. Let me get it. Let me get it all, dude. You know, Trevor Lawrence, ETN, everybody going crazy, Ingram. Bro, throw it all at me, bro. I did not believe the Steelers would lose this game. I just didn't believe it. And I'm starting to have to figure how I'm going to look at the Jaguars now, because I don't know what to feel about the Steelers. So it's like, you think that they're that Steelers of old with the grit and the, you know, craziness, Tomlin in the fight and all that stuff, and then they suck. So I don't know what's going on. But the Jaguars came out with a huge win. It wasn't one of the prettiest ones, but I was very disgusted for Steelers and their fans, bro. And I don't know what's going to happen. We'll figure it out soon. But are the Jaguars really good? I don't know. Let me know, dudes. Eagles and the Commanders. The Commanders fought hard, and I thought that Sam Howell with 397 yards and 4 touchdowns would be able to do it. But A.J. Brown was just too much, man. And dude, isn't that dude like 5'11"? How is he out there mossing like double coverage, triple coverage? What the hell's going on out there, dude? Bro, it doesn't really matter. A.J. Brown is doing whatever he wants, and as long as he continues to do that, the Eagles are going to be tough. And I told you, that tush push is turning into a counter run, and they're going to start doing different things out of it. Bro, at my first podcast of this year for 2023, going into 2024, I told all of you, it's going to be a problem. The Eagles are a tough team, and when they get all their guys back, it's going to be a problem. I don't care for the Eagles, bro, but they play like a team that no matter what type of situation they're in, they can always win, and that's scary to me. The Commanders are 3-5. Nobody really cares about them. They're trying to figure out like trade things and all that other crap, but the Eagles are dangerous, and that's what I'm going to keep saying that, bro, until you guys listen. The Texans and the Panthers, both these teams suck, but it was huge for the Panthers to get their first win. Congratulations, Bryce Young and the whole staff, but there's nothing to really write home about. Both these teams are garbage. If you're a fan of either team, it's an absolute joke. Like, grow up, dude. Those teams suck. Browns and the Seahawks. The Seahawks were not supposed to win this game, okay? Geno Smith is a terrible quarterback, all right? I want you guys to hear that thoroughly so that it's not something where it's like, yo, what's G talking about? That guy sucks, dude. Like, he really sucks. But it's not about that. The fact of the matter is they won the game. The Browns weren't able to get it done. What is going on with Deshaun Watson? I know they're saying that he's injured, and I'm hearing rumors from other analysts that he doesn't want to really play football. What's going on with him, bro? Like, that guy right there, dude, he robbed that team and just chilling on the sideline. Nah, dude, we got to find something in this contract to get that mother F up out of there, dude. He got to go. That dude sucks, too. And he was playing like trash to start the year. The Browns are a hot mess. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't care that they won the game. Geno Smith sucks. The Chiefs and the Broncos, let's ride. Russell Wilson threw for 3 touchdowns. Are you serious? You let Russell Wilson throw for 3 touchdowns? Who? The Chiefs? All right, look, you know what, bro? Pat Mahomes, bro, 2 interceptions, 241. Dude, what the hell's going on? All of a sudden, the Broncos are 3-5? What the hell is this, dude? Listen, let's ride. Bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. Travis Kelce, 6 receptions, 58 yards. Taylor Swift did? Like, bro, and then why did the Broncos play Taylor Swift after they beat them? This league is hilarious. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Chiefs pull this again, them dudes is done. You can't be losing to the Broncos, bro. Like, the Broncos is like that stepping, like, stool that everybody's walking all over, and then you go in there and get dominated. That was the worst that I've seen Mahomes play, but it's one game, and he'll probably rebound. Ravens and the Cardinals. The Ravens did what they had to do. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more out of them, but this is not really an exciting win for the Ravens. They're 6-2, but the Cardinals suck. Josh Dobbs, you know, you suck too, but it is what it is. But Gus Edwards with 80 yards and 3 touchdowns, like, bro, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure out what happens a little bit later. But again, I don't want to put too much emphasis in this and waste too much time because the Cardinals suck. The Bengals and the Niners. Now, Brock Purdy, all right? When Brock Purdy was undefeated, there was a whole different aspect of what he was, right? A lot of people, including these 49er fans, was drinking the Kool-Aid. Maybe this is what he always was. Now, I don't know what's going to happen specifically in San Francisco, but he was terrible. Now, he did have 365 yards, a TD, and 2 interceptions, but they were really, really bad interceptions. And he was playing really, really bad throughout the entirety of the game. And the Bengals defense, I don't believe that they're that good, as of this year. I honestly don't. But they outplayed the Niners. And this is what makes me concerned, right? If the Niners are really this, the Cowboys can beat them. The Cowboys' problem is the Eagles. Because I believe that an NFC team is going to win the Super Bowl this year. So if somehow this works out where the Niners are really this, it's between the Cowboys and the Eagles. I just want everybody to know that. Like, that's where we were, because before the Niners were up there high and everybody's, the Niners, they suck, dude. And Brock Purdy, dude, like, listen, man, he gonna have to figure something out quick, because he's gonna learn that in this league, you're only as good as your last game. So you better start doing something, bro, because this right here that you're doing, dude, nah, it ain't gonna cut it. Not for these Niner fans that's looking for Super Bowls. Nah, they're not looking for this, bro. And then Shannon Sharpe can't wait to tell you dudes how trash he is. He was posting on X like, yo, you guys want to talk? Like, bro, he already saw all of this. I'm gonna tell you right now, he played horrible yesterday. All right, that's gonna have to get fixed up, and we got to deal with that. Now, we got to be totally honest about Joe Cool. That guy sucks too. But Jamar Chase went crazy. You know what's funny? When I was watching the game, right, they tried to run man coverage on Jamar Chase when he did the backflip. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was talking about the backflip. I don't know what they're doing. Jamar Chase is a really fast guy. And the way to beat the Bengals is to play 2-man under. If you think you're bold enough to man-to-man Jamar Chase, you're going to lose, Niners. You don't have the corner for that. Deion Sanders is not suited up over there, dude. I don't know what these guys are doing, but they better start recognizing the personnel. You got to know that dudes are trying to take the top off on a regular basis. Do not single cover Jamar Chase with an average corner. I'm sorry, dude. It was a real bad game by the Niners. They suck. Bengals are back, sorta, kinda, at 4-3. Let's see how that works out. The final game of the night, the Bears and the Chargers. Now, everybody knew that the Bears sucked. And this, crazy story about this, undrafted quarterback and all that stuff. I didn't really care about that. I knew the Chargers were going to win, because if they didn't win, you got to just get rid of Justin Herbert. But Justin Herbert showed out, 298 yards, 3 touchdowns, pretty decent stuff. Eckler was pretty good, 7 receptions, 94 yards, a touchdown. And the Chargers dominated a bad team. It is what it is. One of the funny things, though, as bad as the Bears were playing, Chris Collinsworth was actually saying that Justin Fields should take notes from the guy that was playing. I don't remember the dude's name because he was that trash, but listen, that's hilarious to me that the dude is getting beat on, and he's like, yeah, you got to take some notes from this guy, a little bit of it. Chris Collinsworth, shut that. Dude, I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. If you're not winning, don't tell me to take notes. Like, that's just it. Like, it's sort of like studying with somebody that's failing in your class. Like, what the hell? Dude, shut up, man. This usually I like Chris Collinsworth's commentary. I was like, yo, what is this idiot talking about? Like, the dude is garbage. And that's what was aggravating me a lot yesterday. But it is what it is, bro. Things happen. That's the way it went. Nothing to really write home about. The Chargers beat a bad team and they're now 3-4. That's ultimately it. I want to thank everybody for listening, watching, however you guys are doing it. Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, wherever else we are. We're all over the place with G-Miles World Podcast. Download it for free. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.